4 years of doing the easiest, least respected form of YouTube work.
But is it really? As you heard before, or later, or whatever, Danny Mata said that YouTube reaction content is like a lesser form of content on YouTube. Which is something I don't know anything about, honestly. Thinking about it right now, I don't know what people think about reaction content as a whole. Maybe I'm just not on the right algorithm, or I'm missing something, but as far as I know, it's relatively well liked and everybody is watching it, I guess. I said in a stream when I wrote this, it says on my phone it says that a couple of weeks ago, but I wrote this like 7 months ago. Like this is a long time ago. That I've been watching reacting YouTubers, or I was gonna make a video about reaction YouTubers, but I never did it, and I totally forgot about it. So I guess I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. This is the video about reaction YouTubers right now. I've been watching a lot of reaction YouTubers for like a long time. I don't know if it was post-COVID or pre-COVID or like right before pre-COVID. Something I do. It's like the perfect mealtime video because I'm a huge iPad baby and I like watching little videos while I eat food because I just love doing that. But I remember when reacting YouTubing was happening, a lot of people just didn't like it, calling it lazy and...
Okay. It's reaction YouTubers. This has been beaten to death though.
I don't know, it seems like everybody is a reaction YouTuber. Even most popular YouTubers, to a certain degree, are in fact reactor YouTubers. And it seems like it's a very, I don't know, highbrow, I don't know, what's the term? I don't know, people like it. People like reaction YouTubers, I feel like. The point being, I feel like a lot of reacting content has continued on in a lot of ways, and myself included, are entertained by the people who talk about their favorite shows or dip their toes into a new genre of TV they've never seen. Anime reaction anime reaction YouTubers, and or people who like watch like just like TV reaction YouTubers who like are now dipping their feet into anime, and that's been a lot of fun, honestly. I don't know, like what do people think about reaction YouTubers, and like is it something that people respect in any way? I mean, you know, just besides being a YouTuber and or whatever, but it's just one of those things, you know, like, I don't, like, what do people think about it? Like, what do people genuinely think about reaction YouTubers? Because I don't bring this stuff up. I'm not gonna embarrass myself and be like, hey, you see that new reaction YouTuber that you probably don't watch? Like, it's just one of those things where I'm like, it's such an embarrassing thing for me personally to be like, yeah, I watch people watch other people watch stuff, and it's like, yeah. I think the only thing for me is that, like, what I think is, like, kind of silly and stupid, no offense, is when YouTubers react to other YouTube videos, not counting, like, short films and stuff like that, but people who watch, like, The Russian Badger or something. No offense, almost every VTuber ever. It's just something that I feel like, I guess I'm missing out on, I guess. I can't imagine nobody is talking about reaction YouTubers and how whatever their opinion is on there, but in terms of like reaction YouTubers I've been watching is like Mishan D, Danny Mata, probably should have been top of my list, but whatever. Let's React, a funny little gal. I don't know, Natalie Gold, Your Internet Mom Ash, Gina Reacts, stuff, so on and so forth, right? And I think it's one of those things, other than being an iPad baby, I think it's one of those things where I'm a person who always recommends like a new movie or TV show to watch to friends, and they almost never watch it ever. Really, the other day I went to a party and I met somebody, and the first thing I did was give them a laundry list of things to watch. Of course, I try to cater to like what they like. I'm not being like, hey, you should watch I don't know, it's like a really... You should watch High School DxD as your first ever anime. Like, I'm not doing that. Some people are really bad at... Side tangent. Some people are really bad at recommending anime. It's always like the worst... It's either one of two things. Whatever's popular, which is fine. Whatever. I have issues with that, but that's whatever. And the second people are like the people who recommend like whatever they're into, and it's like genuinely the worst thing. It's like slop amongst slop. Like it's always so genuinely bad. But another thing that I find really interesting about reaction YouTubers is that they have more insight than I do. Maybe I'm just media illiterate and I like being spoon-fed content or like story exposition. But like, it's not my fault, by the way. It's every other movie's fault, and like everybody who just enjoys slop. Basically any Netflix movie that has to describe what's going on currently within the plot. Anyways, as somebody who may or may not be media literate, I do enjoy the insight that most people give about the story, and it helps me understand stories better by looking through a lens of like being more critical and what ways to be critical about what things and what things are interesting instead of what things are fun. I feel like that's a thing too, where people find whatever's fun and instead of what's like good. You know what I mean? But generally, I feel like most of the time people are very generous within reaction YouTubers. I mean, of course, to a certain extent they kind of have to, unless it's like generally understood that movie is bad. I feel like every reaction YouTuber will have like the most blandest take ever. Which is fine and whatever. Like, I mean, you know, you could be a little more extravagant with, like, what you say about shows. I mean, the Escape podcast made their entire careers off of it. Shout out them, they're great. They're great in the sense that their, like, takes are awful, but they're, like, funny. So it kind of, they got their saving grace. It's also funny to see, like, reaction YouTubers, like, predict stuff. Like, Volume 1 Plus basically predicts, like, almost the entirety of Code Geass.
Suspecting, and I can theorize, like, it's probably going to happen. He's going to fuck up once. He's going to tell someone something, experimenting on this person. They know what her deal is. Maybe there's a way someone knew something, it got leaked, and maybe there's like a blocker. He has not used it on Suzuku yet.
True.
He has not used it on his sister.
Well, he can't, I don't think. Usually could.
No. And, who knows? She might have saw something that he needs to know.
That's true.
You don't know.
That would be dark. That'd be such a dark scene if he like opens her freaking eyes and like.
Which was the single-handedly the most funniest thing ever, and it was in the same video. That was so funny. But of course, I've been watching a lot of Danny Mata just because I think the way that he talks about stuff and. Like, I think he talked about how people find it annoying that he'll pause a movie or a show and talk about it. I think that was in his old videos. I guess he doesn't talk about that anymore. But that's something he does. And I find that really fun. And also Nikhil Clayton, which is also like a reaction YouTuber. But that's more of like a new thing for him, arguably, than it is like... Because he's been doing more reaction videos lately than he's ever had. Just because it's easier, I guess. They've been doing what I like to call the Danny Mata method. Not because I think he did it first, or he was the one to innovate, or whatever. I don't know. Whoever did this first, whoever did it like Danny Mata before Danny Mata, we'll name it after them. But right now, I'm calling it the Mata method. But basically, he'll pause the video, do a skit, or make a joke, or whatever, and then he'll pause it and then be like, I really like this shot because it's this, yada yada yada. I like that stuff. I think that's really interesting. It's kind of like adjacent to like a video essay, except more in the moment, I guess, within the movie or something. I find it very interesting and very insightful, and generally much better than how most reaction videos are. Not to say that everyone has to do it that way, or it's the best way to do it. I just find it personally a bit better, but obviously I think I prefer when people just watch the show or the movie, and like, maybe if they have, I mean, you know, do it your way, is what I'm saying. Do it, if you're gonna do reaction YouTubing, like content creation, do it your way. But, you know, like, you don't have to do it, like, there's no method to do it. Just do it the way that you want to do it. And back to my original point, what is the general public's opinion on reaction YouTubers? Is it entertaining? Is it slop? Is it stupid? Is it not respected? Is it highly respected? Do people think it's stupid? Do people like it? Or is everyone as big as an iPad baby as I am? To be honest, in terms of my perspective, I think it's a perfectly fine form of content creation because it's just like if this is what you want to do, then it's what you want to do. I don't have like a hot take about reaction YouTubing, other than naming what Danny Mata does, the Danny Mata method. Even though I'm 70, I'd give it like 50%. Probably 50% that he didn't do it first, but but I don't think I have an issue with it. Obviously, anybody who makes a TV show probably might have a problem with it, but not even really, because it's not like the entire episode is there, because it'd be really boring to watch somebody watch an entire episode and just be silent almost the entire time. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like, what, 60% of the, I don't know how it works really, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that it's fun, and I like it, and it's fun. Anyways, put it in the comment section below. What do you think about reaction YouTubers? Do they think they're stupid? Put it down there. And if you're a reaction YouTuber, here's a laundry list of things I want you to watch. It's movies, we got anime, we got, that's it. Movies and anime, and TV show, maybe 1 or 2 TV shows. Probably not anime, movies, because those are short and easy and fun. There it is. Yeah, I don't know. I can't breathe. I modified the mask. I don't know. I can't breathe. This is so hard. I don't know if you can hear me gasping for air, but I'm gonna pass out if I don't end this soon. So I want to make some more videos. One of these days, I might just make another video off rip, and I don't know, do something about this, because this is like literally the hardest I've been trying to breathe. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'm done. I'm gonna pass out.